like about Waterford is that it's very manageable and that the kids, once they get used to it and once they learn the ins and outs of it, I don't have to do a lot and they are able to do that on their own. For me, what works well is to have a little bit of control and lead them to independence. It also could be helpful in parent-teacher conferencing if that data needs to be used to support what we're already seeing in the classroom.
We've used it in our center groups, we've used it in our small groups. It's like individualized towards where they're at with their academics, so it's easy for us to pull up and see how many objectives they've finished and where they're at or where they're struggling with in those objectives. I mean, if you listen, you can hear them singing. They love the nursery rhymes and that part of it.
For my class, it works really well for my kids to have something to work on while I'm pulling students to work in small groups, but they are engaged and it's an individualized plan for them. They take a placement test, and so it's on their own level and they progress on their own level. If we do Waterford for 30 minutes, I use part of that time to pull some students to my table and do one-on-one things with them, and then they have time to jump back on Waterford, but they're engaged in working and not interrupting when I'm working with my small groups.
So most of the time they're on it independently. I will call a few back to my round table and we kind of work on a few little subject areas that I feel like they're struggling with independently for like 5 or so minutes. So they still have time to finish their independent work as well. I love it because it's an individualized plan for each student, so it kind of lets me know what each student needs more help with and what they're really excelling in, so it's pretty great.